More and more fighters from the post-Soviet region are trying to conquer UFC, among whom Rafael Fiziev, a Kyrgyz fighter with phenomenal technique and intimidating power, stands out. He has been fighting at the highest level for 3 years and has already earned a reputation as a skilled striker, striving to reach the elite of the lightweight division. Soon, Fiziev will have another fight, and in honor of this event, we will recall his path as a fighter and tell how the ordinary Kyrgyz policeman began knocking people out in the ring. Background: Rafael began practicing combat sports in childhood, but his real interest in martial arts appeared only in high school. He tried himself in boxing and sambo, but ultimately chose Muay Thai. Rafael Fiziev's journey to becoming a UFC fighter started at the age of 15 when he began competing in local and international competitions. Despite being successful, he opted to follow his father's path and joined the Academy of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Kyrgyzstan. After 5 years, he quit the ministry and pursued his dream of becoming an MMA fighter. He moved to Thailand, trained in local gyms, and fought in local tournaments every week, earning just $100 per fight. However, his talent and hard work paid off when he caught the attention of professional leagues and began competing in popular tournaments, gradually making a name for himself in the world of Muay Thai. Muay Thai career: Rafael's debut fight was against French fighter Dangin. From the first seconds, Fiziev became aggressively pressing, breaking his opponent with ruthless combinations. The Frenchman tried to fight back, but Fiziev was elusive, firmly shaking his opponent. Rafael shone in the show and delivered the final blow. Later, Rafael met Australian Jack Kupatuk, and at the very beginning, Fiziev pressed his opponent against the ropes and fired powerful strikes. The Australian managed to stay on his feet, but his consciousness didn't last long. In the third fight, Rafael faced a Kwang, a lanky Chinese fighter who planned to work at a distance. However, Fiziev quickly entered the close fight, landed a powerful combination, and the Chinese fighter found the strength to get up and continue the fight, but it was a very bad idea. Rafael Fiziev faced Tila, a seasoned Muay Thai fighter, in a closely contested match. In the second round, Fiziev launched a series of attacks that ultimately led to Tilak's defeat. Next up, Rafael faced a local fighter, Wodachai. In the middle of the first round, Rafael sent his opponent to the canvas with a knockdown. The Thai fighter quickly got back on his feet, but then fell to the ground again. The referee started the count this time, but the Thai fighter asked to continue the fight. As a result, the fight went on to the third round, where Fiziev finally broke the tough Thai fighter. The audience applauded Rafael's victory. After his fifth victory, Rafael was given the opportunity to participate in the prestigious Toyota Marathon Grand Prix. In the first stage, Fiziev defeated the Russian fighter Ruslan Rybakov, and in the semifinals, he knocked out the Thai fighter Factor. In the final, Rafael faced the champion of Thailand, Sordgraw, in a tough battle. But ultimately lost by a judge's decision. Although he couldn't take the title, as a prize bonus he received the largest amount of money in his career, which amounted to almost $500,000 rubles. Later, Rafael returned to Bangla Stadium, where he became a participant in Tournament 4. In the semifinals, he entered the ring with Michael, a Russian fighter. From the very beginning, Rafael took the center of the ring and started working on the body. The Russian fighter tried to resist, but Fiziev was unbeatable and won the fight. In the final, Rafael faced Algerian fighter Gilles. and the first round was mainly spent in the clinch, where the Kyrgyz fighter was faster and stronger than his opponent. In the next round, Fiziev decided to fight at a distance and soon landed an accurate left straight, which sent the Algerian fighter to the canvas. The Algerian managed to get up, but Rafael quickly finished the job. After winning the Grand Prix, Rafael had one more victorious fight and once again declared his candidacy for the Toyota Marathon, which was now held in a four-man format. In the semifinals, he faced off against the current IMC Muay Thai world champion, Kyrgyz Sadian, and the fight lasted 3 rounds, culminating in a confident victory for the Rafael.
ลุ้นต่อนะครับยก3วันนี้ต้องขอบคุณนะครับบริษัทอันตรายครับยังฟื้นหรือเปล่าครับฟื้นไม่ลดเป็นอย่างไรครับ
In the final, Rafael once again faced Swordbraw, who he lost to at last year's tournament. The first round proceeded at a calm pace, but at the very end, the opponent executed a viral move, attempting to throw a high kick at Fiziev. With a nimble move, Rafael avoided the strike. Although he lost the match, the moment with the dodge went viral on the internet, and Fiziev was compared to the main character of the movie The Matrix. By the time Rafael left Muay Thai, he had already gained experience in mixed martial arts. Therefore, his fight in the Thai promotion Primal FC became the third in his MMA career. His opponent was a representative from Nepal, Suraj Baladur, who also came from a background in Thai boxing and had a negative record.
How it goes is surprises.
From the first moments, Rafael went on the attack and began breaking down his opponent at close range. In the next attack, Fiziev clinched with the Nepalese fighter, and after a series of knees, threw him to the canvas.
Look at this, throwing him down.
From there, Fiziev easily climbed into the mount position and finished the fight with a flurry of strikes.
Not doing anything to get out of there.
No intelligent defense there.
Rafael Fiziev made his debut in a Korean promotion against Sung-Yam Kim, a local fighter known for his knockout power. In the first round, Fiziev dominated the fight with his jabs, while Kim tried to imitate Conor McGregor's style. Fiziev finished the round with a lightning-fast combination and aggressively pushed to end the fight. Despite Kim's toughness, he eventually succumbed to Fiziev's strikes. Next up was a representative from Mongolia, Nandin Erdene, who now had over 10 fights under his belt and was considered a real threat to Fiziev.
Call as I expected.
With the starting bell, the Mongolian engaged in aggressive pressing and began targeting Rafael's head, but the first exchange demonstrated the fighter's level. After a right punch, Fiziev instantly switched to a high kick.
Oh my God! Wow.
Such explosive power.
And then just
Whoop. There it is, yeah. Just a head kick.
Yeah.
And then Ardenia up to the right.
Which became a real surprise to the Mongolian fighter, giving the win to the Kyrgyz fighter. After making a name for himself in Asia, Rafael decided to move west and signed with the American promotion Titan FC, where he got the opportunity to compete in a tournament in Kazakhstan, which was broadcast on the UFC Fight Pass internet platform. The local fighter Nurzin Tutev challenged Rafael. The Kazakh had no impressive MMA credentials, but he was considered a strong fighter with 2 knockouts under his belt. The fight started with careful reconnaissance.
Inside right, Ed does a left hook. Ooh! To go here in the center of the cage, they go. Elbows are landing, right hook.
But then Rafael began to work. The bout went to the next round, and Rafael went on the offensive.
On the top as well. Now he throws a high kick. Good mix there, combination.
He's going to throw the same kick over and over and over again. That's just brutal.
Tutev fought with determination and continued to move forward.
Overly aggressive and doing the right
There's
thing.
the
Beautiful body kick.
The body kick ends it for Rafael.
But the difference in class was too great. It was another knockout victory.
Rafael Fiziev!
UFC career. The UFC had been keeping an eye on Rafael since his Matrix days, but now that he had a record of 6-0 and a 100% knockout rate, a move to the world's strongest promotion was inevitable. Rafael's first fight in the UFC took place at a tournament in Russia, where he shared the octagon with Magomed Mustafayev. Both were renowned for their striking skills, and enlightened fans were anticipating a bright stand-up battle. But it all ended too quickly.
They hit you with that. Massive spinning back kick from Mustafayev. Oh, that's it. Mustafayev is back.
Mustafayev threw a spinning back kick that hit Rafael's block so hard that it still shook him. After his first career loss,
Right there, and then he follows up, he lands it.
Rafael did not look for excuses and expressed his desire to simply move on. His opponent for his comeback fight was Alex White, an American who had been with the UFC for 5 years.
In that red corner of...
Rafael entered the cage more charged up than ever and immediately started investing in strikes.
Massive hands there from Fiziev.
In response, White threw a couple of combinations, but Fiziev was unshakable.
Forehead, so even if he got cut there, not as bad. Nice head kick there. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's hard to read him. Oh,
In the second round, Rafael only increased his pace and demonstrated his takedown defense.
once again hunting.
In the final round, he cemented his advantage and ultimately took the win by unanimous decision.
Perfect for the single
Always
leg.
been something that we've seen on the ground and pound. The guys are starting to... Rafael Fiziev!
After such a bright performance, Rafael was given a high-profile opponent, Kyrgyz, a Congolese fighter. He was on the rise and was on the verge of the top 15, with Kyrgyz being called one of the most talented strikers in the lightweight division. But on that evening, Fiziev showed that he was on a completely different level. Throughout 3 rounds, Rafael dominated in the octagon, throwing impressive combinations.
Yeah, as we said on the way in, that's a heavy, amateur kickboxing, you see all kinds of styles.
Fiziev acted tough in exchanges,
He needs a knockout.
delivering kicks from the bottom of his heart and even repeating his signature trick.
The basic things in
Oh,
the
there he is.
As a result, Rafael held a unanimous victory, and this fight was recognized as the best of the tournament, for which Fiziev received the largest career fee, which for the first time exceeded $50,000. After this victory, Rafael was given the opportunity to perform at the numbered UFC 256 event, where his opponent was Renato Moicano, a Brazilian who had previously been a contender in the featherweight division and had wins over Calvin Kattar, Cub Swanson, and Sabera Tukuga. He was supposed to be a real challenge for Fiziev. At the start, Moicano took control of the octagon and pressed forward, but Rafael skillfully thwarted his attacks and responded with explosive combinations. Towards the end of the round, Fiziev found his rhythm and executed a final series of attacks.
Rafael Fiziev! Kano protests immediately.
And look at this combination here. Body. Rips to the body, right hand to the top. I mean, boom, look at that left hook. It comes out of nowhere. I mean, the technique is just picture perfect. Bang.
This knockout brought Fiziev yet another $50,000 bonus and brought him closer to the top 15 rankings of the lightweight division. On August 7, 2021, UFC fans were treated to an exciting matchup between Rafael Fiziev and Bobby Green. Fiziev emerged victorious, winning the bout via unanimous decision in a hard-fought battle that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. The impressive performance earned Fiziev the coveted Fight of the Night award, cementing his status as a force to be reckoned with in the octagon. Undeterred by his success, Fiziev continued his winning streak when he faced off against Brad Riddell at UFC on ESPN 31. This time, Fiziev wasted no time in dispatching his opponent, knocking him out in the 3rd round with a stunning display of striking.
That is it! Rafael Fiziev finishes Brad Riddell!
His incredible knockout victory was recognized by the UFC, who awarded him the Performance of the Night award for his efforts. Fiziev's fight with Rafael dos Anjos was postponed twice, first due to visa issues, then due to Fiziev testing positive for COVID-19. The bout was finally rescheduled for UFC on ESPN 39. where Fiziev emerged victorious, earning his second Performance of the Night award after knocking out Dos Anjos in the 5th round.
Gets him down. And that
Knee, right, left hook, drops him hard.
Rafael Fiziev is only 28 years old, hungry and dangerous, and already ready to enter the title race. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more MMA-related content.